Classic All-Star Wrestling, featuring the greatest matches in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. And now, here is your host, Adam Parsons.
Again, I'm Adam Parsons, Classic All-Star Wrestling. We have two great double main event week here for you. ICW World Heavyweight title match. Thunderbolt Patterson against Macho Man Randy Savage for the ICW World Heavyweight title. We have that match, and then your next main event is going to be Mask versus Mask. Continental Championship Wrestling, a feud that went on through the South, through Georgia Championship Wrestling, through Championship Wrestling from Florida, and now through Continental Championship Wrestling. It's The Flame, previously known as The Assassin. Jody Hamilton, the son or the father of referee Nick Patrick, he takes on none other than the Babe Ruth of Southern Wrestling. It is Bullet Bob Armstrong. Somebody's going to lose a mask. You're not going to want to miss that. So fans, all that and more, one place, the only place you can get it, Classic All-Star Wrestling. Let's go to the ring.
That we have a videotape of a world title match that took place recently at the Capitol Plaza Sports Center in Frankfort, Kentucky, between yourself and the current ICW World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Macho Man Savage. Let's take a look at that tape right now, and let's have your personal comments on exactly what happened that night.
Just before you start, though, I wanted to make the comment, though, Thunderbolt, that this is probably a classic example. Of one of those situations where you win the battle, but you lose the war.
Yeah, well, I've been going through that for a long time. I did come to ICW, and ICW, gave me the opportunity. This is what the only thing I've asked of any wrestling place in the world is give me the opportunity. Then you have individuals, Randy there, he's a specimen of an athlete, has all the abilities, has had great teaching and can wrestle, but you have individuals that, that take, he's got me going pretty good at this point here. He has the ability to wrestle and to beat a man by wrestling, but he sometimes just seems like he just, goes a little too far, or he just tries to go the other way. Let's just watch a little bit. It's very obvious what's going on there. He is working on me. He has me in quite a bit of trouble. Like I say, he's an athlete. He's been around for a long time, and there's a lot of people that underestimate this guy. He's kind of waking me up. They tell me when they hit me side of my head, that's I've been hard all my life, so they start getting me to work up. But I was blessed enough to be able to start getting to Randy. I was to the point where I had him in trouble, where I feel that the championship was mine. And if you notice, he can take a lot of punishment. I laid a lot of heavy stuff on me. But it always, that one little something, it was pretty well mine, yeah.
Thunderbolt, you've been after Randy Savage for quite some time, and as you say in your own words, you wanted to touch his body. This was your night for the world title. It was all on the line.
Well, that's all I ever wanted to do, is get the opportunity, the chance, and get in the ring with him. I believe that I'm qualified just like anybody else, I feel that, over the years, I should have been a champion. Now here's Randy. He's trying to, I hooked him there. He went for one of those suplexes or something, and I hooked him. And trying to go for a power dive. Well, I was taught a long time ago, spread it out, and they shake your stuff. And that's what kind of got me out of that one,
We've seen Randy Savage power drive such big people as Crusher Broomfield, and he had no trouble at all in that, and you slipped right out of that power drive.
This moment here, when you see there's something right there. Now, Randy Savage, he's been talking about return. He's been talking about he's the Macho Man. Look, and there again, he deliberately twice there tried to get himself disqualified because he know that he was finna lose what he had.
There goes the referee over the top rope.
And when I saw that, now that was something that it was hard for me to understand. You know, there is your champion representing you, all the people, and calling himself Macho Man. You know, Macho Man. Okay, the referee is still out. Now, Randy done throwed him out. Now, I'm trying to get him back to.
This more you were trying to get the referee back into the ring.
I knew I had Savage where I wanted him. I knew I had him where I wanted. All I need was somebody there. 1, 2, 3.
Let him down there. There's the opportunity, but there was no referee around to give the count.
That's true. Still waiting on him. I'm steady working on Savage. Still waiting. And now the referee's coming up. Now the referee had took a quite nasty fall. Savage throwed him out the ring. That's how he kept his belt. Now when he came and tapped me on my back, then I thought that my dream had came true. And then, you know, I mean, and if you can, I just knew that he was going to give me that belt, and he walked right past me and gave it to Savage.
So what happened here? You were the official winner of the match.
Now, yeah, I was. That's like he said. What did you say?
Won the battle, but you lost the war.
Won the battle, but I lost the war. That was an individual. Now, I got pretty messed at this referee because, you know, you don't get to. I haven't had too many chances in my life to become these, what they call, you know, these trinkets, the world champion, so forth and so on, because I feel that I'm champion material. But I tried to talk with all the people, ask the people what were their opinions of what happened. You know, I was warm with the referee because I thought I had been done a little injustice.
We want to get the new champion over here. Sensational Koko Ware as he came. Wait just a second, Jim. We'll get to it in a minute. Koko, congratulations, man. I got to tell you. Jim,
You make me sick, Russell. You mean to tell me that Punk, this young 30-day wonder, this boy that's been wrestling for 6 months, you mean this Punk is a TV champion?
that's the way it goes, Jimmy. You were right down to the last 3. Koko ended up. He's the one that got his hand raised, and he is our new championship wrestling champion.
You're sickening, Russell, and you're sickening, Koko Ware. You're nothing but a punk. The TV
He won the championship prize. He won the television set, and he is the new TV champion again. You did, yes. Come on, Jim. Hey, come on. Hey, listen, you got down to the last meeting.
right here.
This is the television. Give it to Koko. It belongs to him now. It was just one of those things that Koko wears the
Koko Ware, why don't you take this home and play with it, baby?
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Jim. Come on, Jimmy.
Wrestling fans, with me, one of the top stars around the world from Texas, Mr. Johnny Mantell.
Thank you, Ripper. I'd just like to say hello to everybody out there in Hawaii. It's great to be here. It's an international country, international state of the United States, and they deserve to have the best from the states. And it's talking from the Lone Star State, aloha. Thank you.
Well, fans, 2 great main events. What more can you say about it? You got to see an ICW world title match, one of the top stars of the 1980s, what some consider one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, in Macho Man Randy Savage. And then you got to see a classic, complete Southern-style wrestling, a wild stipulation. Somebody's going to lose a mask. Bob Armstrong against the Flame, Jody Hamilton. Fans, that's it for me this week. Next week, you're going to get to see another NWA World Champion in action. This is Adam Parsons saying, so long.
This is it. One fall, 60-minute time limit, standby matches in the event this match does not go the full length of time. And by the way, if we have to cut away to commercial breaks, our crew will continue to videotape. So consequently, we will bring you a pinfall or a submission should it occur during a commercial break. And it is the Flame caught by the Bullet. Then drop, and the Flame fires back. The Flame catches him again. Remember now, it's mask versus mask. And it's the Bullet exploding with the right hand under the chin of the Flame. The Flame powers away from it before the 3 count. Roy George, the referee, sending the Bullet back to a neutral corner. The Flame playing for time. This early in the match, the time is not an ally. Full arm drag and twist now by the Flame. He has the Bullet by about, I would say, close to 60, 65 pounds. And a test of strength between these two men right now. And it is the Bullet getting the advantage here on the Flame. Full arm drag and twist now by the Bullet. Remember, the masks are at stake. Big right hand and a hard one into the throat. Flame going over that top rope and trying to, if he can, get the Bullet disqualified, but the referee was alert and right on the scene on that one. Flame complaining to the referee, saying that he threw him over the top rope, which is not the case at all. You and I saw it very clearly. It was a chop into the throat. So the Flame, realizing that that is not, well, he's still trying to get the Bullet disqualified. All right. The Bullet still bearing the scars of the times he's been burned by the Flame. And we saw the Flame going into his trunks. The Bullet is ready, and the Flame now could have been doing something to his mask. And still, the Flame. So he's trying to already use time as an ally. The referee checking that mask, and apparently, if the Flame had put anything in there, he removed it. It could be ensconced in that right hand of his. Up into the ring ropes. Ooh, let fly low to the rib cage.
5 minutes gone in the match. 5 minutes gone.
So the Bullet is down, and the Flame got in a shot there that has taken its toll on the Bullet. And it is the Flame now. Powerful boots to the side of the rib cage, going after where there's the possible earlier injury. Now the flat of the foot right into the pectoralis majors. The Bullet coming up very slowly and driven back to the canvas by the Flame. So the Flame very much in control of the situation. Dominating the match with the Bullet. Catches the Bullet from behind once again. And again, the Bullet caught right between the shoulder blades. The Bullet now beginning to stalk the Flame. And the Flame backing away, but the Bullet explodes. The Bullet catches him again, a hard right hand. A chop into the throat. And the Flame driven back into the ropes now. Quick rip across the eyes. The Bullet caught again, a forearm between the shoulder blades, and has his head jammed into the turnbuckle. He's up on the ropes. He got a shoulder up. He got a shoulder up. The referee was counting both men, but the Bullet got a shoulder up, and so that means the Flame is the loser, and the Bullet is the victor. The Bullet is the victor in this match. The Flame protesting it, but his shoulder stayed down. The Bullet got his shoulder up. And the Bullet wants that mask off the Flame. There you see it. The Bullet is the victor. And the Flame protesting that he was not down for the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee's decision to fall and the match go to the Bullet.
The Flame still protesting the situation.
That man is not going to unmask. This is man right here is the loser. He's been a loser all of his life, and he's the man that's going to take his mask off.
Wait a minute, there's the Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud has suddenly appeared on the scene, and he's after the Bullet. The Bullet catches him. The Bullet after the Stud now. We've got a Pier Sixer going now. A real Pier Sixer. And it's the Bullet pounding away at the Tennessee Stud. And so the Stud is down. Wait a minute. Mr. Olympia just came into the ring. And a headbutt to the back of the head of the Bullet. And they're after the mask. They're after the mask of the Bullet. Mr. Olympia ripping the mask off the Bullet. He's after the lacings now. And wait a minute. Who's that charging through? Looked like it may have been Brad Armstrong. Meanwhile, they're still after the mask. They're still after the mask of the Bullet. And now, the Rat Patrol is heading in there. The Rat Patrol and the Tennessee Stud cuts him off at the pass. The Flame now catching Brad Armstrong, a hard right hand. Meanwhile, they're still after the mask of the Flame. Now, the Scott and Steve Armstrong, Brad Armstrong, all in there. They got the mask off the Bullet, but they've got him covered with a towel or something. They've got the mask. They've got the mask, no question about it. Let's see if we can find out who the Bullet is. Brad Armstrong and the Rat Patrol, Scott and Steve, in there with the Bullet. And Mr. Olympia certainly proved what kind of a man he was. Well, they've got the Flame is out of the ring. Tennessee Stud has left the ring area. Now there they are, leaving the ring area. Meanwhile, keep that camera on the Bullet. Maybe we'll get a look at that face. They're keeping him covered, however. And accidentally or on purpose, they're certainly blocking the way. And wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. Approaching me right now.
You're going to show an instant replay, I hope.
Yeah.
We did it. Right on. Let's go. Give me the money. Give me the money. My stable. Give me the money. I want to see that replay. I have this tape. I want the Bob Geigel. And I want Mr. President of the NWA. Geigel to see that face. Roll it.
I'll tell you what. I never could see who it was.
You what?
I never could see who it wasn't.
Oh.
No, sir, I could. Well, I don't know. If they play it back, I'll show you exactly what I saw.
You know it was him. There it is. You know it. Sonny. In your own heart, Gordon Sonny.
No, sir.
You know it's Bob
I never
Armstrong.
could see him.
Down deep in your heart, you know it was him.
That's deep enough, I can assure you of that.
Just don't want me to get the money. That's my money, Gordon. You saw it right there.
Well, sir, I never could see it. I never could make.
I'm gonna push it. Hey, I'm gonna push it for 10,000. 20,000. I'll give 20,000 to see it.
$20,000 on the.
That's the people on Gun Club Road in West Palm Beach.
Well, I'll tell you what. They have raised the ante, the bounty now on the bullet. You heard the man say it, Ron Fuller, the Tennessee stud suddenly appearing, and he's raised that bounty to $20,000. But I can honestly say I never saw the